planning this great event and their families. Nice job. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Fred Walls. I'm Vince's best friend. Excuse me, Frank. I think you talk with a muffin in your mouth. Coincidentally, I'm Mary's fourth favorite person in the world, only behind her sister and brothers. Vince and I met when we were in high school and been best friends ever since. And throughout me and Vince's friendship, we've always come to appreciate something that we like to call Vince and Freddy time. Vince and Freddy time is a special moment that was just for us. Whether it was going out for a few beers on a weeknight or a Saturday lifted at Tana American Club, it truly was quality best friend time. When Vince met Mary, I noticed a slow decrease in Vince and Freddy time. And a dramatic increase in Vince, Freddy, and Mary time. Mary, well, I didn't mind you jumping into our best friend time. You know, I kind of just miss hanging out with my best friend. The minute I knew that Mary was the right girl for Vince was during one of these Vince, Freddy, and Mary times. It was on our road trip to Nashville. Mary voluntarily accepted to sit in the car with me and Vince for more than 8 hours. Any woman that would subject herself to this punishment truly had to be special. We left on a Friday afternoon, and about 10 minutes into the trip, Vince looked at us and said, "I'm so happy to be with the two most important people in my life, Freddy and myself." For the first part of the trip, Vince and I drove while Mary slept, and when Mary finally woke up, she forced us to go to this place called Smash Burger in Louisville, Kentucky. Mary, yes you did. Please stop shaking your head. Mary ordered a veggie burger and fried pickles that took more than 2 hours to come out. And Vince and I, being the great friends we are, offered to share our food, but she further delayed the trip to Nashville. When we got back in the car, it was now Mary's turn to drive, and even though Kentucky and Tennessee are open container states, Mary scolded us for drinking in the back seat on the way down to Nashville. To punish us, she locked the windows, forbidding us to smell the sweet Tennessean air. And she took complete control of the radio, forcing us to listen to her horrible, horrible, horrible taste in Indian music. When we got down to Nashville, I actually didn't have anywhere to sleep that weekend. Being the great friends they are, Mary and Vince said that there was an extra bed in their hotel room and I was more than welcome to stay with them. At some point in the night, we went our separate ways, and before I left, Mary reached down to her pocket, grabbed me her hotel room key, and said, "Freddy, you're more than welcome to stay with us. Don't worry about waking us up, just get home safe." Later on in the night, I stumbled home and had the pleasure of sleeping in the hotel room with my two best friends. At 6:30 in the morning, Mary woke up to get the loudest and most annoying cup of water in the history of music. On her way to the bathroom, she tripped over her luggage, making noise. When she got into the bathroom, she hit the fan instead of the light switch, making more noise. And when she finally found the light switch, it filled the whole entire hotel room up with a blinding light. Vince and I, fully awake at this moment, I'm sorry for neglecting this side of the room. Vince and I, fully awake at this moment, looked at each other and began to shake our heads. On her way back from the bathroom, I said, "Mary, why would you wake us up to get a cup of water for yourself? How could you be so selfish?" Mary looked at me and said, "Freddy, last night I put a cup of water in the dresser to avoid this situation, but somebody came home drunk and threw their car keys in it." And lo and behold, to my amazement, I turned my head and looked at the dresser, and there sat my car keys, sunken in Mary's cup. As Mary usually does when Vince or I get her mad, she just lowers her head, tries not to laugh, and then erupted into laughter. Mary then went to bed, and Mary that honestly knew when I knew that, Mary that I honestly knew then that you were more than welcome to join Vince and Freddy time whenever you wanted, even if it meant, unfortunately, it was going to be for the rest of your life. Vince, you're the best friend I've ever had, and the best friend a guy could ever have. And Mary, I'm looking forward to a lifetime of getting you so mad that your only reaction is to look down and laugh. I know you guys are going to have a great life together, and I don't have a BL Smooth in front of me, but let's give a toast to Vince and Mary.